Hi, so I wasn't sure which direction I wanted to go because it's summertime, so we could talk about weather or we could talk about vacation. So we can still get there, right? And we did talk about hurricanes, so that's kind of the weather. But we didn't talk about it extensively, like, your tree being knocked down and your fence being knocked down. So let's do that and see how far we go. So, like for example, if someone says, "Oh, the hurricane, are you all right?" Yes. And then you can say, "Oh, you still have, remember we did the lights on and lights off or electricity?" Um, yes, finally, finally. Remember we did pa before? Finally. That's in the one hand shape. Finally. Oh, good. So you have air conditioning, AC. You don't have to do big sign for air conditioning, but AC. So you have AC. Yes, it's cool. Finally. Oh, good. So did you have any damage? Damage. You're taking something and you're tearing it up. So both hands will end up doing the same thing. So I'm just grabbing something. Let's just say, for example, it's a piece of paper. You're grabbing it and you're crumpling up and you tear it. You rip it. That's what it is. Did you have damage? Oh, a little bit. Oh, well, like, was it a tree? Now we're going to do a tree fall down. Tree fall down? Yes. Not on your house, right? No. Oh, good. Yes, I know. It's been very expensive. I can't afford. Oh, I know. I understand. Okay? Now, what about your fence? You could do fence this way or fence this way. I would do wall this way and then fence this way. Fence fall down. And the reason I did this way is because it's easier on my wrist. Now, sometimes if you're talking about your fence and it'll collapse in, right? You could say it collapsed in. And so these are directional. It's not just a fence and then you have to go, no, well, it was inside instead of outside. You would do that with that handshake. Oh, my fence in the back, in the backyard, the fence, and either did this or it fell this way, right? Oh, well, maybe it won't be too bad. Maybe you can do it yourself or have friends or something. Do you need help? Yes, I probably could use help. I can't do it myself. Okay, okay. So I'll ask maybe for some help. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. And so that's, light damage. And some people, may have had their car got damaged and a tree fell on it. The car is going to be here. This is the classifier. This is going to be my car parked here and the tree. Oh no, right? It's not raining. Raining. Remember, we could do rain. I always do it from the side. I think it's because it doesn't cover up my face. But you could do it this way. And I think that's just the way I learned. Maybe that's the way I was taught. I don't know, but I always do rain from the side. Lightning, did it hit your house or anything? And no, okay, because sometimes maybe people's internet, remember we did internet, the internet stopped working, right? And your phone, it still works, right? Yes. Okay, so those are some signs of what you do. Flooding in your house, oh, a little bit, a little bit. It's gone. It's gone now. Okay, good, good. So those are some signs that still included with the hurricane. And I'm sure there's many more that, if it was really worse and they have to clean it out, something like that. So now that the hurricane is over with, then we have this extreme heat. Well, it's been super hot anyway this summer, but it's really super, super hot. So if you want to talk about the heat and people's air conditioning breaking down, that kind of thing. So you could also say if someone's really elderly or maybe they're weak or they're a cancer patient or have a autoimmune type of diseases where they have to be very careful, they get weak very easy. You can say, oh, the heat is really bad. Be careful. You need to stay inside, stay cool. Yeah, I should. Yeah. But what about my yard needs mowing? Oh, I can ask someone to mow your yard. Oh, thank you, thank you. That sun. I wouldn't do something like that. You could do all kinds of fun things, like, cause that's the sun, right? It's just this, the big C, the sun. Because sometimes I feel it's like it penetrates into my skin. That's what it feels like, right? So you could say something like that. And those are kind of the fun things you can do with it because people will understand exactly what you're saying. So you need to make sure if you're outside that you need to have on long sleeves and a hat. But it's so hot. I know, but to be very careful with that sun because it can cause skin cancer. So you have to protect the skins with long sleeve and a hat, just like farmers. And they also wear pants. You don't see people that are outside working a lot, in shorts. I mean, we do, but if you see like professional workers, they are not in shorts and they're not in short sleeves or in without a hat. That's us, right? But they know because it damages the skin. So this is any damage, like your house, that's damage. Your car, like if the roof fell in or something, a tree fell on it. You need to be very, very careful. Make sure you have water all the time. Oh, I don't like water. I know, but it really helps your body. If you just have, now you could do soda pop, whatever word you use for that. I use Coke. You could use Coke, very southern. But if you are constantly drinking Coke or Coke, whichever sign you want, then you have more sugar. What about tea? Well, it has sugar in it too. Yeah, yeah. What about iced coffee? Well, it probably has sugar, but really they say the doctor says that water is really the best and it's going to help you and it gets into your body and it's going to help. So you need to stay cool. And so you go, so that conversation. So they can go, oh, okay, yeah, okay, I understand that. You can say, oh, maybe make sure you have like a fan, in your bedroom. You can stay cool, or in the living room, or maybe if you can buy a portable, smaller, right, portable AC that you put in the window. Window, that AC, you turn it on, and then maybe it can save you on your electric bill. Now, notice I didn't say power bill. As a southerner, I would have said a power bill, but that would be okay, your electric bill. My thought, just train of thought. Okay, so you have different these options that you would normally kind of think about and invent, but you want to be able to communicate with the deaf, or if you see them there. So, or in a group or whatever. So we did the heat and to stay cool. Don't go outside. Stay inside the house most of the time, and maybe don't cook a lot. Cook a lot. Maybe have sandwiches. Remember we did sandwiches? It's the bent B hand. Make a sandwich. You got your bread with your non-dominant hand and your hand you don't write with, and all the things that you're going to put in your sandwich are here. And then sandwiches. Maybe have more sandwiches or salad, or maybe, I already said before, you can cook on the grill so it won't be so hot in the house. And that'll help with your AC bill. Now, I spell bill, B-I-L-L. So that's going to help with that electric bill, AC bill. You can put it however you so choose, because the whole point is if you're trying to help someone to economize and not have such a high electric bill because it's so hot outside and that air conditioner is just going to be, running and running and running and running and running, constantly. And you don't want that because it's going to ruin the AC, and it will break down. So in the middle of the summer, remember it's wiping the sweat off your forehead. In the middle we do a backwards question mark, middle. The middle of the summer, it seems like the AC breaks down and it's expensive and you'll be hot. So make sure you have plenty of water and everything cold. Maybe have more fruit in the house. Put it in the refrigerator and then you can have it ready to eat, like grapes, watermelon, or cantaloupe. You can spell it, cantaloupe, spell it or so choose. And those would be cool and help you. And you can even put grapes in the freezer. It's usually, I mean, you have a side by side or a top and bottom, but I think most people know freezer is kind of the top. But in the freezer, and then whenever you get really hot or the kids are hot, get those grapes and eat those from the freezer. And that'll help. It'll be cold and it'll be good for you, and plenty of liquid. Now, you can do water because it's water is in the fruit. You can do the sign for liquid if you so choose. And I think we already did this one, but liquid is an L. This is really English, but I do use this especially in biology or chemistry classes. Liquid for L for liquid, and then you have your cup with the hand that you don't write with, and you do liquid like this because you're pouring it in there. Because there's plenty of liquid. And if they don't understand what liquid is, like, liquid, you go, water. Oh, okay, liquid. Maybe they had not seen that before. So you just never know because of the education level, and if they went to a deaf school, what they might have used instead. So that's the point. It's not that they are stupid, but it's sometimes what is the sign that was used to convey that same concept. And they might not have used an English made up thing. They might have just, I don't know what they would have used because I've always done liquid, right? Or water. Anyway, I hope this helps. We did more weather and things like that. We could do more medical. Those are all everyday kind of conversations. We can go out to eat in restaurants and see movies, so maybe we'll do that with the next one. But anyway, have fun practicing, and I will see you later.